Hello YouTube, I'm s&djr. Yeah, I've had a little problem with some of my wagons, and I've just found out how to fix it. So I'm going to tell you. Now, it's quite a strange problem. I've never had it before, but when these little wagons come over these points, this has happened, and I haven't put any weight on this at all. I've just laid it across. It's very hard to show you, but the wheels actually fall into the rails. If you can just about see that there. Hang on a minute. Okay, as you can see there, as the wagon comes along, when it gets to this point in the point, it actually falls into the track. This means that on every single point, my rake of 4 wagons like this fall in. Now, I thought that there was a problem with the point the first time it happened, because it was an old point, but it turns out it wasn't. So I had I'd brought new points after that to make 100% sure it wasn't. It was still happening. I then checked that the wheels, these flanges here, were okay, and they were. I then checked the width of the wheels, and they were all okay. And it's a very, very strange one, but it actually was caused by a mistake at the factory. So basically what happens, as this wagon goes over the point here, at this point there, you can see that the point goes very slightly thinner on the rail to allow for the point to sit flush with the metal here. As you saw on the other side there as well. Now the problem is, at that point there, as I said, the wheel actually falls off the track. Now, I've actually removed the 2 wheels on this one. It's the same wagon exactly, from the same batch as well. But I'm going to show you the basic problem. Now, here is the original set of wheels, and as you can hopefully see, it's actually fallen off the track there. I'll just do that again. There we go, it's fallen off. Now, is what somebody, the guy in my local train shop, model shop I should say, thanks very much to him, he told me that these here are actually built with rubber sections. Now, this is something that most people would have never really thought of, but surely if you use metal wheels on the track, it will short the track out, because obviously that acts as a metal connection. So it's what they do, and on all the modern versions they do it twice, is they build into it a very tiny piece of rubber. Sorry. As you can tell, my board isn't 100% flat at the moment. I'm just trying to focus my camera because this is quite small. But right there, sorry. Right there at the end of my knife is a tiny piece of rubber. And what I mean by on the modern wheels, it's on both sides, is that piece of rubber is on both ends. Now, what this means is that that rubber there acts as an insulator, and it stops any electricity going up one wheel, across the shaft in the middle, and down the other side, to stop short-circuiting. Now, this here is the set that I've adjusted, and as you can hopefully see in a minute, when I line it up, it's going to be one of those days. Sorry, I'm trying to line it up exactly so you can see what I mean. Right, there we go. As you can see, hopefully, the wheel on the back, I've increased the size of it very, very slightly. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold today, so it's making it a bit harder. It's quite difficult to tell, but this outer wagon, this outer set here, is actually about half a mil to a mil wider. You can see it a bit clearer there now, right there. Now this difference here makes a massive difference on the track, because when you get to this point here, it no longer drops down. So yeah, it's a little thing which I found. So basically, is all you do is you grab both ends of the wheel. I can't do it with one hand. You grab both wheels and you very gently twist and pull, and it will actually increase the gap, the gauge between the two wheels, two actual wheels. Now that there, as I said, means that your wagons no longer fall into the track like this is an old one, like this old one here does. As you can see there, it just falls in. Now, as I said at the start of the video, I've only ever heard of this problem once, and that was to me on these wagons. I've never heard of it happening again. But if anyone else is having this problem, then I hope that this here will fix it for you, so you don't have to go out and spend the £6-7 on a new set of a new packet of wheels. It's a real simple solution to a problem which is just a mistake made at the factory. So if anyone does have this problem where at the points the wheels of your wagon seem to fall into the track, this here is the solution to it. Very gently grab either end and just twist and pull really gently, and the actual spacing widens. Now, to help you get the correct gauge, there's something that Pico sell. I'm not quite sure what the number is, but it's just a gauger, and basically it's a square box. Well, square box, I mean, it's just a square with notches cut out at one end, and what you're supposed to do is just measure it up with the flanges in the wheels and the outside of the wheel, and it tells you the correct gauge for the track. But I didn't need one. I'm just doing it by trial and error at the moment. So this here means I don't have to buy new wheels, I don't have to sell my wagons, and it will solve that little problem. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. I do hope you found this useful. If anyone else has had experience with something like this little problem I've had, leave a comment below, or if anyone found this video useful, then also comment below. And please check out my channel. I've got quite a few videos on there. The layout, the base, the track you see at the bottom here is actually part of a layout I'm building, which is a ongoing project at the moment. I'm doing regular updates sort of every week. So yeah, thanks for watching, and if you check out my channel, please subscribe.